This is a live look at our nation's Capitol building. Members of President Trump's cabinet were on Capitol Hill today to testify and outline their funding portions of the president's 2026 budget request. Now, in addition to fielding questions, lawmakers talked to cabinet members about some of the president's policies.
Tonight, our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon will be joining us live with details from Capitol Hill. Brendan, good evening.
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. Well, among the different cabinet secretaries on Capitol Hill today were Scott Bessent and Kristi Noem. Treasury Secretary Bessent addressed many economic concerns, spoke about sort of the president's tariffs and the current trade relations with China, whereas Secretary Kristi Noem of Homeland Security addressed the administration's immigration crackdown.
Coordinating with you on the president's budget.
Tuesday, Secretary Scott Bessent facing tough questions from Democrats over President Trump's tariffs amid ongoing recession fears. Bessent defending the administration's approach while pointing to stronger than expected job growth in the month of April.
You believe we're in a recession now?
Congressman, I believe in data, and there is nothing in the data that shows that we are in a recession. As a matter of fact, the jobs report has surprised to the upside.
The Treasury Secretary telling members of the House Appropriations, Financial Services and General Government Subcommittee that more trade deals are imminent.
Perhaps as early as this week, we will be announcing trade deals with some of our largest trading partners.
However, despite recent comments from President Trump suggesting that Chinese President Xi Jinping has called him, Bessent told lawmakers this Tuesday morning.
China, we have not engaged in negotiations with as of yet.
You believe the Constitution guarantees due process to everyone in America?
Due process is exactly what this Congress lays out.
Yes or no?
It is,
okay,
and the
ma'am,
tools
I'll
that
take
you
that as
give
a
us
no.
on-
Meanwhile, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem was grilled by Democrats on the Appropriations Homeland Security Subcommittee over the administration's immigration policies, including deportations. Secretary Noem taking time to push for more funding to help enforce immigration laws and build off of progress at the southern border.
We've delivered the most secure border in American history. At the southern border, we have obtained near total control with daily encounters now, down over 93% since President Trump took office.
And Mike and Eva, one of the really big things to watch throughout these budget hearings is going to be how Democrats approach them. It's now been over 100 days of really nonstop action, executive orders from President Trump, and Democrats with no power here in Washington have been sort of forced to watch from the sidelines. But these budget hearings are going to really give them their sort of first opportunity to publicly cross-examine the highest cabinet members of President Trump's administration to question their directives and their policies. So that's something that we'll be watching for very closely here on Capitol Hill. Reporting live in Washington for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike, Eva, back to you.